Alright fellas, today we're going to be mixing things up just a little bit. With Borderlands 3's life cycle officially coming to a close and everything like that, we're going to start doing some wrap up videos, stuff like that, trying to put some nice bows on these presents and stuff like that, wrap it up, make it a nice cherry, juicy ending. However, today I figured we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the top 3 most broken legendaries in this beautiful game. I just want to say, disclaimer, this is my opinion. Y'all are totally entitled to your own as I am to mine, okay? Alright, so if you don't like it, deal with it. I'm just kidding. Anyways, all that stuff being said, out the way, let's go ahead. Let's get right into number 3. Coming in at our number honorable mention slot. Yeah, dude, I gotta give a little bit of honorable mention. We have the Hellwalker, the base game King Shotgun King Walker itself. Now, this beauty obviously only drops in fire. It has locked parts. So the only thing you're really farming for on this thing is the anointment, which is very, very nice. Because the dedicated farm source for this Road Dog over on Pandora can be a little bit of a pain in the ass to farm, especially because he also has a second part. A second dedicated drop in the red line that literally only drops from there. Luckily, you know, you can get the Hellwalker from it's a world drop, you know, it can drop anywhere in the game and stuff like that. However, for a fat minute, dude, this gun was not what it was. This gun was actually pretty what they call bad fodder. This thing was actually sitting on the back burner for a fat minute, back when literally the main, the best Jacob's weapon that people was using back then, that was obviously a max pellet stagecoach. Now, bear in mind, a max pellet stagecoach, dude, those are way harder to get than, you know, just a Hellwalker, because you're going for way more RNG when you're going for a max pellet stagecoach just for a Hellwalker with consecutive hits or something that we're using right now in this gameplay. You know, the shotgun's good when it literally has smoke, you know, coming out of the front 2 parts of its barrels. It's that good, and it's a base game weapon, so we had to give it a nice little honorable mention. Now, kicking off our list, coming into number 3 spots, we got the rocket launcher that does no splash damage from Arms Race, but is the definition of a freight train. If y'all know what I'm talking about, it's the tried and true kick charger, baby. Yeah, y'all know how this thing likes to get down with the best around. Look at that fat wad of damage for boom! Oh, come on, Kree, you can't be missing, bro. You're flexing on the gun here and you're missing your shots. Anyways. Yeah, 326,000 weapon damage on the card. Keep in mind, this rocket launcher literally can also pierce through enemies as well, which is very insane. It just does a lot of damage. This thing is the definition of a one-shot behemoth, and we only have U-Red on it. Yeah, this puppy's at number 3. Alright, everybody, coming in at the number 2 spot, we have none other than the GOAT itself, the free freaking radical, baby, where we are free. Justice is always served here by the hand of the Vault Hunters. Yeah, dude, this thing's an absolute behemoth introduced in DLC 6. Beef Pliskin is the dedicated drop source for this beauty, and it is 1000% worth it. I like to call it third in the family of the Hellshock line, that the second one being the beacon that was introduced in DLC 3. I love the beacon. I was team beacon over light show for a minute, but then eventually changed. But this gun came out, and oh yeah, dude, this is without a doubt. This gun that we are holding right now is sitting literally at 100,000 damage on the card, and we're using an Infernal Wish, so we're, you know, shitting out 2 bullets at a time, over 200,000 damage per, you know, base, with literally nothing. It's a pistol with 74 in the mag, and it does splash. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why I freaking love this gun, and I call this gun the GOAT. This gun is literally easy mode. Just yeah, easy mode. Here you go. Really wish there was more in-game content in this game, just so I could, you know, have the free radical go tear some more difficult stuff up. I mean, because this thing literally eats everything in the game. But why is it number 2? Now, coming in the number 1 slot, you could argue it's a mixture of both things. What I'm really getting at here, though, is the fish slap, right? Now, the reason why I have this is because this grenade was amazing as soon as, well, not as soon as it dropped out, because grenades on Mayhem 2.0 release were kind of weird, but once they actually fixed it, this thing was an absolute menace behemoth, and ever since then, it's been absolutely dominant. This thing destroys bosses. Absolutely. In April of last year, we got things like the Guardian Angel, which only made it that much stronger. The way that this beautiful fish slap is, or the way I look at it, it's literally only gotten stronger and better as time has gone on, which is actually insane to think about. Now, keep in mind, you also have things like Unleash the Dragon artifact, which only makes this thing, once again, even stronger and even better. And I figured, you know, it's only perfect to showcase how strong this thing can truly be against the hardest boss or tankiest boss, thickest, toughest, whatever you want to call Hemo in the game. Because let's be real here, this is not fair. That's not fair. That is not fair. You see, there's so much synergy with melee melee in this game now at this point. It's just actually absurd with what you can do with the fish slab. And that is why this beautiful grenade that does melee damage comes in at number 1. Let me know your top 3 most broken pieces of legendaries inside of Borderlands 3. Thank y'all so much for watching. My name's Kree, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.